We actually applied the fiberglass. It looks like someone has actually peed on the floor. Living in a French countryside, it's really awesome. We didn't have any things to do in here on this house, and the real house it actually failed. They needed to go back to London, the house owners, so they couldn't actually go for their road trip. But we had opportunity to come to another house and enjoy time here. Yeah, we have done some works on the van on the same time. Our table, the screws, they are loose, so we made some reinforcements for the table, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't, then we just change the bolts. The railing where the door moves, it got cracked. Not by like cracking, but it was worn out because we have used the door so often. So the plastic wore out. We can get the fiberglass to the railing where the door moves, and the fiberglass, yeah, it can stand more movement and scratches than plastic. So in paper this fix is perfect. There is a really good company, Speedcoat. Google it if you have a broken shower pan. It costs something around 300 euros. They use Gale goats and those kind of things, which are really popular on the boat scene. But after you have actually fixed it with the Speedcoat, it's forever. But they didn't have any appliers in this part of the Europe, and we decided to fix it. Let's see if it really works by putting expandable foam underneath the shower pan, because the reason why it broke down in the middle was that there was no support between. There was moving like I think 4 or 5 millimeters down and up, so it got cracked because of that. After the years you have actually gone to the shower and also the toilet, because you are sitting in the toilet just where the crack is and your feet are there, and when you get up it gives it a lot of pressure, and again it cracks it. Now we have put the fiberglass. I have done once fiberglass jobs, and it was school, I think 4th or 5th grade, so 20 years ago. So hopefully the fiberglass will harden. I tried to measure really carefully the hardener and the resin, and I tried to do it way there's no air bubbles inside of the fiberglass. It felt like it's hardening already when I actually applied, and I applied the fiberglass or resin in 2 different occasions, because yeah, I was so slow. It started to go really tough. If this doesn't work, we have a couple of options. Either to replace the whole shower pan, or we take the shower pan away and put there this shower mat, plastic mat. Because the shower pan is molded, we need to actually replace our toilet or modify it much. But that is not the bad thing, because we have always thought about getting composting toilet. No, I don't. It's not composting toilet. It's a separating toilet, because it doesn't compose in the time when you are using it. It takes 2 years, so you can use it safely as soil. So all the bacteria from the human waste goes away. So it's not a composting toilet. Even on our plot we have a 240 liter can for the composting toilet, and that is just perfect for 2 people. So you can actually take soil out of them and it has composted. But these small composting toilets, they are not composting. They are just separating poo and a pee. In next years we will be on the eastern part of Europe, where there's no services for caravan motorhome owners, and we think that it's the best way. of dealing that. We actually applied the fiberglass. It looks like someone has actually peed on the floor. Yeah, maybe we paint it on someday the whole floor, but it has hardened, feels good. There's also fiberglass mats reinforcing that place, and what we're gonna do actually is sand it down. So there is a couple of maybe air bubbles or just places where it's not that even, so I'm gonna sand it down so it's even and slidey, because this is the sliding of the sliding door. We need it to be smooth so the door will actually slide here and not stick. But yeah, first time ever doing any fiberglass job. I'm pretty impressed that nothing went wrong. For example, we did put wrong amount of hardener that it doesn't harden at all, and yeah, looks good and give us confidence that we can actually do jobs like this also in the future. We test fitted the door first time. I'm not really proud of that work. It's not like professional work, especially the curve part. It was really hard to actually get the mat there without any air bubbles, and there was some air bubbles, and the mat was little bit of wrinkled. I thought it would be like leveling itself when the resin gets harder, but it's not. So we have to actually use sanding paper to sand all those uneven places. But the door is moving, which is really great. We have the resin on top of that crack below the door, so basically it's fixed. The resin sticks to the plastic, so we just have to see how long that fix will actually last. Is it until the end of lifetime of the van, or do we have to do some other things? For example, buy new shower pan. It's like 300 euros. So let's see. If nothing works and we have to buy that shower pan, then we either buy that shower pan or remodel the whole toilet. So we have always some opportunities to decide which way to go. This time is we tried to make that cheap fix. Our last fast fix was using Jesus tape and also glue and some plastic parts, and it lasted 6 months, and it didn't actually got any water underneath the shower pan, so we could actually use our shower. But I hope that will fix it for next year or two at least. The more that you look at the results, it's really ugly. But it works now, so it's not leaking anymore. Water we can use, shower in our van. This was the result that we wanted. We can use a shower. Yes. So it's enough for me that it works until we get to Finland next summer. Then we can make the final solutions for the shower. Either it's buying a new shower pan or remodeling the whole shower. Either way, fingers crossed. Now the door is moving, it's working, we can go shower, we can use the van and the shower.
We are so grateful we can use this place, because you cannot really do like fiberglass works in an IKEA parking lot or something, so we can stay here and admire the beautiful views and do laundry and do cooking and use the toilet and indoor shower. This non-house sitting has been really relaxing. Yeah. And we would like to do these more to get more reviews, and the more you get reviews, the better house sits you can get over the time. So this is the house we have been house sitting. So they are renovating the whole house, so it looks like this. But we are so glad we can use this bench as a storage and store our clothes there so they don't start to smell like a fiberglass. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Look, this is like a saloon type.
And they are starting to renovate this on next Monday when we are leaving. So there will be a team of workers here, and they're gonna actually renew every room. They're gonna demolish some walls and change things and build a kitchen outside, a new room and everything.
Incredible nice details. For example, huge fire stove and then this kind of glass wall. Mosaic type, it looks like a church. This balcony, this is my favorite because this really adorable red doors, and of course the view is amazing. These are really nice experiences. Like, come on, we are in this wine valley, just enjoying our lives here.
Our office setup here in the living room.
Nice to edit this video, so we have been like binge editing, and the one we are editing at the moment is this video, so there's zero lag at the moment.
Yeah, so we actually got done every video that we have on our hard drives.
Yeah.
It's pretty good feeling. It's sometimes a little bit anxiety about that you have so much unedited videos in the laptops. Yeah. But what I have done here, we have downloaded a bunch of stuff, and we have updated every software and everything on our computers. Usually when we go back to Finland or come from Finland, we don't use ferry from Germany. Lots of Finnish people actually take ferry from Travemünde to Helsinki just to save time and not that much driving. And yeah, if you have a 1 month vacation, basically you start from Helsinki, take a ferry, and you are in the middle of the Europe. Yeah, and I got an offer. So for next spring, we are planning our spring and next summer and autumn already. We don't do any like exact plans, but this would be exact plan. Usually those ferries cost around 600 to 700 euros per way from Travemünde to Helsinki or Helsinki Travemünde. But now there's offer of 348 euros. With
that's a steal.
Yeah, that's a steal, because with that price it's nonsense to drive through Baltics or through Sweden, because you are consuming so much diesel, and diesel prices that they are now. Yeah, it would be cheaper actually go with that ferry. Usually it's just faster. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reserve ferry next May to Finland. So we have some dates that we have to hold on.
Oh no, anxiety kicks in.
We're gonna reserve the place for the ferry for the next May. And not taking ferry back from Finland.
Because we don't know where we are going to end up.
We know where we're gonna end up.
But it's a surprise.
It's a surprise. No, it's not a surprise. We're gonna go to the eastern part of Europe. Back to Greece, Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, all those countries that we actually fall in love on the last trip. So there's no point of taking ferry from Finland to middle of Germany, because it's in the middle of Europe. So that's why we're gonna take ferry to Tallinn from Finland and then head from the Baltics and Poland and that way. We're gonna be in Finland in May. We're gonna stay in Finland for whole summer. And good thing about our van that we have MOT, dude. We have to do MOT. It's valid for 2 years.
And they have to see that we tore the double bench out.
Yeah, there's like a extra inspection for that, but it's just they
downgrade our
van from 4 people to 2 people.
Yeah.
So
No
there's
biggie.
no biggie. But we have valid MOT for 2 years, so we can spend 2 years in eastern part of Europe. We don't have to go back to Finland for MOTs or anything. It will be good because we noticed that now when we are second year here in Spain and France, that we don't have to actually drive to Finland and back. That costs something around 2,400 euros.
A lot, like major part of our whole traveling budget.
Yeah, over 2,000 euros in total, because you have to take consider the wear and tear on the van also, and kilometers that you add up. So if we can be here 2 years, it saves us a lot of money. That is pretty good. Yeah, this has been great, lovely house sit, or not really a house sit.
Non-house sit. And it's so great that we don't have to do like a big leaving cleansing because they are going to demolish this whole place. Of course, we are going to leave everything really nice and pretty, but there's no stress about that because when you book an apartment or something, it's so annoying that you have to do like cleaning after you leave the place.
Yeah.
It is.
It is. But they're going to actually start the touring up in 3 days, and we will be here out in 3 days. Continue our journey.
Exciting new chapter ahead.
Yes, before the next house it starts. And we haven't actually decided if we go to Portugal, because now I can show you here a map. We are near Carcassonne, and we have two options. Either we go to the eastern coast of Spain, where we haven't actually been yet, or we drive to Portugal from northern part of Spain.
Central France and central Spain are kind of out of the question because of the weather. They are just too
cold
for us.
But we haven't actually decided yet, and we are leaving in 3 days. So either we make
or check the weather forecast, which one is less rainy.
Yeah, that's also. I think in Atlantic Ocean there's more rain. But it's nice that we can actually just be here and
live like this
and decide where we go in 3 days.
It's part of the thrill. I love this lifestyle.
I think we're gonna do 1 day before the decision, because I have to do a lot of research for the things to see and everything. Because now our maps on that directions are completely empty. There's no sites that we were gonna see, but we use usually Google Maps and Google Travel and
Atlas Obscura.
Atlas Obscura is actually a map where it used to be really quirky things on that map and really interesting things. Unique. Archie, and those kind of things. We loved it. Last actually trip we used it a lot.
Now there's like a churches.
It's not that good.
No.
It has like all the town churches there.
And all like main sites that everybody knows already.
So
nothing unique.
Yes, but we have to do the decision. We will come back to that in a couple of days, and then we do the scrambling of the places that we want to go and a little bit plan, because we have 50 days. We have to plan to be Bordeaux in 50 days. So we have to plan.
Stressful.
Or we just go on our own pace, and when the 50 days or 48 days is due, then we just drive 2 days full to the Bordeaux, and that's it.
Yeah, it's an option. I think it's essential to scout the sightseeing places where you want to visit before your trip starts. A lot of people ask us how we find these amazing places, but come on, we lived 5 years in a van in Helsinki, and all the free time we just Googled everything and put stars in the map, the places we want to visit. So all the places we want to visit are the collection of all these years that we have been like a couch traveling. So
yes.
It's well worth it.
Best part of traveling is the couch traveling.
And we are inviting you to couch travel with us.
Yes. Okay. Gonna book the ferry now.
Yeah.
And
let's see you in the next episode.
Yes.
Thanks so much for watching these videos. It really helps. And thanks so much if you watch all these videos like through. I know they can be like a long and slow phase, but that's our life.
Yes. Long and slow.
Tuut sä kuvaa vielä, kun mä hion? Mä säikäin. Oletko sinä ollut pitkään?
On.
Hyvin.
Old lady.
Mulla on naama tälleen, niin mä kuulen.